This has got to be one of the most insane things I have ever seen. So, Paul Gosar, this guy, Republican representing Arizona's 4th District, House of Representatives member, posted one of the craziest videos I've ever seen. Political or not. And here it is. This is the opening, for those that don't know, of Attack on Titan, the first season, the first opening. If you haven't seen Attack on Titan, it starts out about a civilization of people who live within walls and are suffering because outside of the walls are these giant monsters called Titans. And Titans roam outside the walls and eat humans, essentially. In this video, this Republican Congress member is essentially equating immigrants to Titans. And there's the wall imagery, right? So his whole point in this video is that immigrants are like the Titans, and they're trying to breach the walls to destroy humanity. And the ICE, or I guess not ICE, but Border Patrol is like the scouts, or like the garrison of the military. I don't know who all these people are. He's put faces, or whoever made this video. I mean, he didn't make it. His fucking social media team or whomever PR team made it. Okay, whose face is that? That's so. What the fuck is that? That is so terrifying. Oh my god, it's Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's Marjorie Taylor Greene. They made Annie Marjorie Taylor Greene. The insane fucking House member from Georgia. Probably the craziest person in Congress, though Paul Gosar might be making a run for that. So we got Marjorie Taylor Greene starring here. We have, I have no idea, is that Kristen Cinema? Please be Kristen Cinema. Okay, we got AOC the Titan here. I think that's Paul Gosar himself. So Paul Gosar has made himself Aaron, who is the protagonist. Or not Paul, so let me go ahead and say this. Paul Gosar did not make this video. Paul Gosar did not watch Attack on Titan and go, hey, put me and a bunch of Republicans in this opening, except it's the Democrats and immigrants, and they're the Titans, and we're fighting them. Like, no. Some fucking intern, some fucking right-wing intern, or marketing person was like, hey, how do we appeal our shitty ideals and our shitty politics and our shitty policies to, like, Gen Z and younger people? Oh, let's make an anime opening. That'll be funny. So Paul Gosar probably has no idea this has even happened. And I just want to be in the room. I would love to be in the room when Paul Gosar's team tried to explain this video to him. And they're like, all right, so Paul, so here's what we're doing. So there's like the show, and it's about these monsters, and they break down walls, and we're going to Photoshop like a bunch of Democrats' faces on these monsters, and we're also going to show clips of like the border and immigrants coming in. It's going to be really great. It's going to appeal to all the kids. And he's probably like, I don't fucking care. Just do it. So Paul Gosar has no idea, has no concept of what this is. Okay, let's keep looking through this. So I missed somebody, and I really hope it's Kristen Cinema. Who the fuck is this? So this is supposed to be Mikasa, and I have no idea who that is. It's got to be a Republican, right? I mean, it's either a Republican. It's not Kristen Cinema, I don't think. Let me look up a picture of Kristen Cinema real quick. I think it might actually be Kristen Cinema. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't know. It might be Kristen Cinema. I don't know Congress well enough to determine that. We had AOC. Who is that? The Twitter compression is too bad, so I can't tell who that is. Presumably another Democrat, right? Um, that's AOC again, right? Probably someone from the squad. So yeah, so like I said, basically this video is equating immigrants and Democrats to Titans. And then we got Joe Biden is the Joe fucking Biden as the colossal Titan. Um oh, it's so good. I have no idea what this flag is also. So then at the end of it is a bunch of images, Border Patrol, immigrants again, um all these yeah, like, let's see, we have the three heroes of the story, supposedly the three heroes. We have Paul Gassar himself. We have fucking Matt Gaetz. Why Matt Gaetz isn't here? You would think you'd want to distance yourself from Matt Gaetz, because this guy's in all sorts of slews of shit. Matt Gaetz is a House member from Florida who is got a lot of investigations against him right now. And then, of course, Donald Trump himself. So, first off, completely racist, right? Just so totally and utterly, blatantly racist. Because he is equating the Titans, maybe not to a specific race of people, but to mostly people of color, if not all people of color, and immigrants who've come into this country, right? It is so clear that this was done with zero concept of the actual show and of the story of the show. Well, there's two universes. Okay, there's two universes here, right? Universe 1 is this is tuned in with the theme of the show, or at least if let's just take, I'm not going to get into the actual themes of the show because the show gets really fucking weird. But so let's just take season 1 in like the beginning of the show, right? Let's just take, so this is from season 1, right? So at this, from the scope of the show at this point, the goal of the Titans is to supposedly destroy humanity. It is to devour humans and destroy humanity. That's what the Titans do. So he's equating the immigrants trying to come into the United States as trying to destroy humanity. Multiple things wrong with that, obviously. It's propaganda, so it's not supposed to be accurate, right? It's just not correct. But so that's extremely weird and racist towards Latin American people. It's because most of the people coming from the southern border are Latin American, so it's like, yeah, but not that being racist has ever bothered these people before, but blatantly racist. So there's universe 1. Universe 1 is they're fully aware of the racist message they are painting here, and they just don't care because why would they? Right? I mean, it's fucking propaganda. No shit, they don't care. I mean, there's no one to hold them accountable, so why wouldn't you just post shit on Twitter that's blatantly fucking racist? So that's universe 1, which I think is actually the less likely universe. It's the worst universe in a way. It's the scarier universe in that there is a sensibility that you could just post this shit and not be held accountable and still be an acting member of Congress. Like, this is just ridiculously gross and racist. So anyway, that's universe 1. Universe 1 is they understand the theme of the show. They understand the context of this opening of this anime, and they're doing it anyway because they don't care. That's universe 1. I actually don't think that's what happened, because I think that this universe 2 is funnier, and it shows how stupid these people are. So here's universe 2. Universe 2 is some intern, some marketing person was like, "Hey, how do we appeal to young people? How do we get in with the cool young people, right? How do we appeal to them? Okay, um, what's like a popular? Oh, it's a popular show, popular, thing. Maybe something that our base isn't watching as much. Okay, anime's cool. Anime's cool, right? Oh, there's this anime, really popular anime, and there's like walls and monsters. We could just throw some pictures in there, throw some Democrats' faces on some of the monsters, make the Republicans the heroes. It'll be really funny. People will think it's hilarious. People will retweet it, and they'll be like, "Wow, the Republicans actually are funny, and we're not just lame and unrelatable." Um, let's just do it. Let's not do any research. Let's not let's not dig into the context of what this show is actually about. Let's just send it. Let's just print it. Just, get the intern, get the social media intern, on Photoshop in Final Cut, and let's just fucking run it. And I genuinely think that's what they did. I genuinely think these dumbasses just saw wall, evil, and wall, immigration. Throw it on there. Put it on Twitter. Put it on my verified fucking Twitter account, because I'm an elected member of Congress. And the very funny thing, here's the double funny thing. Okay, these are going to be some spoilers for the show coming up. So, and this is why I know these people nobody who is involved in this watched the show, or is at all involved in the show. Spoiler alert for season 1. Spoiler alert for season 1. So the reason I know these people don't know what they're talking about, here we go. Here's how I know. These people have no idea what they're fucking talking about. And they have no idea of the This is why I know this is Universe 2 and not Universe 1. Here's how I know this. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene, one of their, a Republican congresswoman who is known for being very controversial. She was super into QAnon. She's just the most right-wing, batshit crazy person you'll ever know. So in their dumbass brains, they're saying, okay, this has got to be a good character because she's in the uniform and she's flying around, she's killing Titans. No, this is Annie, who's actually one of the Titans. So, are you saying that Marjorie Taylor Greene is a fucking Democrat in disguise and is actually also trying to devour humanity? I really hope this is Kristen Cinema. That'd be so funny. I love that Joe Biden is fucking the colossal titan, dude. This screenshot, I gotta keep this screenshot. God, I hate Twitter compression. This shows you how much Republicans think when they do things, right? This is a perfect example of how smart Republicans think you are, right? Because them putting this out as a way to appeal to young people, or appeal to anime fans, or whatever they're trying to do, this is so lazily made. And I get it, it's supposed to be like funny and quirky, but it's just like blatantly racist. And they just have no faith that you'll do any critical thinking when they put this shit out, right? And it's so low effort. It's so low effort. Like, oh my god. Like, all you had to do was have one fucking person look up the story. You didn't even have to watch the shit. All you had to do is look up, who are the good characters? Who are the characters we want to be representing? We want the Republicans to be representing. But they fucked that up. They had fucking Annie, who is the antagonist, spoiler alert, of season 1, as a Republican. I don't know. It's crazy. This might actually top the Ron DeSantis campaign video about telling his kids to build the wall as one of the craziest political pieces of media I've ever seen. Yeah, it's crazy.